circle. I'm better than you. Period. Not at all concerned what it hit for, cause I've still come to raise hell like Mephisto. Please don't front, cause I'll karate chop your lymph node. Noodle arm punk, you punch and end up with your wrist broke. Don't need a faux heater, but you come 4 feet approach me. I'm summoning focus of Gogeta. Slight work, so imagine me chilling when folks meet up, cause my purpose to have me relaxing with both feet up. Get the cream, precious metals or the crypto things. Your bars are light like the one that's on a Smith machine, but my Maxwell and I ain't speaking about the pretty wings. Watch your potty mouth or clean it out with the Listerine. I got a list that mean eclipsing me is not an instant thing. You about as generic as antihistamines. Listening is not your strong suit, that's why you fiddling. Focus on the wrong stuff, your bluff is getting bucked. What you are witnessing is greatness. Outpacing these cats that I'm racing are not cheaters, they house cats are straying outdated. Rhymes got as much meat as about a raisin, just face it. While I'm steady on the track, you with your bags at the station. What I'm rated? S-class minimum. You sad synonym, cause I'll bag 10 of them. And you brag at dinner, but your impact is minimal. I toe tag in intervals with no lag, precision that critical. You imbecile. I'm at the tall figures. I don't even wanna be involved with you the way I am, because I want it all quicker. And I ain't stopping till the family all richer. Not gonna lie, yeah, I'm at the tall figures. I don't even wanna be involved with you the way I am, because I want it all quicker. And I ain't stopping till the family all richer. I'm that convinced it ain't no acting or accident what the track emits. You strapped with gas that you ain't even practiced with. The fact is, you couldn't hit the target the size of a tractor. Get relaxed and retracted, cause all that rapping biz is blind sight. And that explains what your mind like. Refraining from looking down your iron sights. Some training will get your line right using that 9 tight. Straining your spine, think it's okay, but rewind, cause your shooting stance is trash. Probably cause you didn't have a father, so your partner slid you a Sig Sawyer. Now a lawyer is trying to keep you from getting life. Finding who is loyal, cause you hit an innocent boy. So boy, you in hell covered in soil. Y'all need to think more with your mouth closed. You the resort of a man not in the household. That's why you so violent and you seeking out foes. Nobody taught you how to be a man. Lash it out though, because you actually hating yourself. It's a way to get help and not decay in a cell. I used to wait in that hell until I made it myself. And now I'm slaying my L's and how I'm taking what's left. Got the blueprint, study my movement. More than the 2 cents. Was losing, now I'm oozing with success. Now I got the tools to beat the stress. I lose cause I'm a step ahead of you with no contest. I'm a better rapper, plus I'm smarter than you. You a mess. Not gonna lie, I'm at the tall figures. I don't even wanna be involved with you the way I am, because I want it all quicker. And I ain't stopping till the family all richer. Not gonna lie, yeah, I'm at the tall figures. I don't even wanna be involved with you the way I am, because I want it all quicker. And I ain't stopping till the family all richer.
All you bitches better know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Get you out the dark, I'ma spit your fucking no threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand.
What up, what up, what up? Happy Monday, happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am Cannon Hotep. I'm happy you guys could join me. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Help me beat this algorithm. This algorithm been kicking my ass, man. Anyway, happy you guys could join me. I hope everybody had a wonderful, what is this, Labor Day? A wonderful Labor Day weekend. Me, I just chilled out. I had to watch the dog for the weekend. My wife and kids went to Ohio to visit a brother, so I got some peace and quiet for a little bit. Went to a couple of cookouts. Other than that, I ain't really do too much, you know, just kick back and chill. Anyway, like I said, if you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Please share this stream. If you want to support the channel, you can support it through Cash App, $ Cannon Hotep, or Super Chats. You know, Super Chats are always a good way to support the channel as well. Anyway, let's get to this. So, while I was, you know, taking some time, Joe Nicholson gives a speech. And in his speech, he basically waged war on the quote-unquote MAGA Republicans. But not only that, you got all of these talking heads doing the same thing. They're co-signing. They're basically stoking the flames, guys. Gaslighting. They're looking for a civil war. They're trying to make Donnie T and his supporters toxic and untouchable like lepers out here in these streets nowadays. Check this shit out, right? This how you know they on a mission, right? This how you know they on a mission. Where that shit at? I hope I didn't delete it. Here it go. Just so y'all know I ain't joking, okay? I'm reading this. This is a text message. This is a text message that I got, right? I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if it'll focus right. Let's see. This is a text message that I got. I'm going to read it to you. some random phone number. The MAGA GOP has already banned abortion in 14 states. If they get power this November, they want Congress to ban abortion in all 50. This is why we're putting everything we've got into the midterm elections to prevent them from taking power. Will you commit to voting out the GOP in November? This is what I got. Right, so they running with this MAGA GOP thing. They running hard with it, right? Not to mention you had Roland Martin's punk ass doing the same thing on I'm not even sure what the fuck show it was on. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Who we got in the chat right now? We got Reaction PR in the building. What's going on, Reaction PR? He says the biggest threat to democracy is an angry old man that confuses the red button with his life alert. We got Super Carlo in the building. What's going on? We got Uncle Hotep in the building. You know, you got the Don DeMarco. Appreciate you jumping in, Unc. Who else we got in here? We got Natalie McLendon. What's going on, Natalie? Appreciate you for jumping in. We got Jabari Judah in the building. What's going on, Jabari? I appreciate you stopping through. We got Steph Colonel in the building. I hear that, man. I hear that. Oh, you got the message too, bro? It might be a scam. But who knows? Because it gave somebody a name at the bottom, like whoever pinned it or wrote it out or whatever. Yeah. They got they tripping, bro. They tripping. But anyway, let's get into it. 1 second here. All right. So let's go over to the clip in question, right? Let's go over to the clip in question. So this is from MSNBC. I was able to find a clip of him saying what he said, right? And we're going to go over it. So let's go ahead and knock this out.
Happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front.
You heard what he said, right? You heard what he says? Go back.
Public. Now, I want to be very clear. Represent an extremism happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front. Not every Republican, not even the majority of Republicans.
So basically what he doing is, if you can't beat them, demonize them all. All right? Now all of the GOP, MAGA GOP, right? Now all of the GOP is the MAGA GOP. That's what they're going to start to associate this with. Now they're trying to make them like a fringe right extremist group. And y'all heard me say this before, and I said it on Unk's channel, I said it on HJ's channel, I've said it on my channel, I've said it on Twitter. Bill Cooper said there's going to come a time when the people are told that the greatest threat to the United States is its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. I'm going to say it one more time. He said there's going to come a time when the people are told that the greatest threat to the United States is its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. He wrote that back in 1989, 1990, right? Now look where we at. Anybody that has any questions, anybody that questions the integrity of 2020, right? Anybody that questions the pandemonium in the remix and the Yami, right? Anybody that questions his son's laptop and the validity of that, right? Are considered, persona non grata, are considered extremists, right? This is crazy, but this is where we are. You'll start to hear these talking points. You'll start to hear these buzzwords, right? They started with dark MAGA. Now they're going to try to equate, MAGA to what? Unite the Right or the fucking Patriot Front or whatever you want to call it. Insert right-wing extremist group here. Hell, just for me talking about this shit, they might associate me with it. Uncle Hotep. They might associate Hotep. They might associate all the Hoteps with that shit. Simply because we question the official narrative. We question, their official story. But I digress. Let's keep moving.
MAGA Republicans. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know, because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans. But there's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that...
You hear that? Shout out to Jabari with the $5 super chat. He said, can MAGA GOP fight against pronoun DNC for the crown in November? It's going to be interesting, man. They pulling out all the stops, though. They losing. DNC is losing. They're unsavory right now to voters. This is why they're taking this shit like, to the extreme right now. I'm telling you guys, watch for the hook, y'all. They're going to try and lock us back in the house and pull out them penny savers again. Telling you. Right? But you hear what he's saying? He's saying, oh, the Republican Party is being intimidated and overrun by the MAGA GOP. Like it's some new fucking right. Like it's some new fucking party. A political party. No, it's just, now, every group has its, their oddballs, right? Some people that take it a bit too far. That's every group. Remember at the Republican baseball game where the dude shot up the Republican baseball game? He was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Remember that? I'm sure that, the MAGA movement got some nuts in it. You know what I mean? However, they're trying to make it seem like these people are trying to overthrow and install a dictator, right? To strip people of their rights. So basically they're trying to put on, quote unquote, the MAGA GOP. What the fuck they doing? They're trying to put on them what they doing already. right? They're trying to deflect and place the blame on what, you know, what they're doing with them. That's what they're doing. All right. Jabari with another $5 super chat. So I appreciate you. Dark Ultra Extreme MAGA. What's next? What's the next flavor of the month? That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Uncle Hotep with a 20. I appreciate it. He says Red Hat is a free ticket to the gulags. He's right. He's right. 100%. 100%. Soon, you know, y'all heard Mark Zuckerberg on Rogan. Y'all heard that, right? He said the quiet part out loud. He said that big tech colluded with the government. The government say, hey, we need you to shut this up. And they said, okay. And they did it. They said, okay. And we did it. All right. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Time magazine cover that? I know you remember it, Steph. That Time magazine cover, right? That I showed you guys. Let me see. See if I can't find it. I told y'all to hold on to it, and I don't remember if I did or not. I probably did. Hold on, I'll find it. But even with that Time magazine that I showed you guys, right? They did it there. You know, remember that? It was like basically, it was like, hey, yeah, we stole the election, but it was for your own good. I probably shouldn't have said it out loud. Y'all know what I mean. Let me see. Let's see. No, I got it here somewhere. Let me see. Sorry. Anyway, let's keep going.
That is a threat to this country. These are hard things. But I'm an American president, not a president of red America, blue America, but of all America. And I believe it's my duty to level with you, to tell the truth, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. And here, in my view, is what is true. MAGA Republicans do not respect the Constitution. They do not believe in the rule of law. They do not recognize the will of the people. They refuse to accept the results of a free election. And they're working right now, as I speak, in state after state, to give power to decide elections in America.
So this, like I said, they're deflecting on them and putting on them what they're doing. They don't respect the rule of law. Last I checked, the Supreme Court just ruled in favor of the 2A and shout and making all the states shout issue. All right. But you got New York, you got New Jersey, you got Chicago, you got California, all these people trying to subvert, and go against the, what the Supreme Court ruled. Same thing with the Supreme Court ruling on Roe v. Wade. Right? They don't respect the rule of law. They don't respect, the Democrats, the liberals, they don't respect the rule of law. You feel me? They don't respect the rule of law. We heard from Mark Zuckerberg. The Franklin Beverly Institute was like, we need you to squash this story. Anybody that posts anything about it, you need to kill it. And they said, all right, cool. And they did it. He said that on Rogan. that big tech was colluding with the government to shut up certain stories, certain topics, just like they're doing right now. Reason why we got to talk in code right now. Saying the MAGA GOP don't respect the Constitution when they don't respect the Constitution. They're trying to get rid of the First Amendment and the Second Amendment and the Fourth Amendment. They want to set fire to the Constitution. He said this out loud on TV. He said this shit out loud on TV. I found this stuff. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, check this shit out, right? Yeah, here we go. Check this shit out. Remember this? Remember we went over this a few months ago? What's that say? The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. Oh man, like this shit is crazy. And they waited, when was this? This was February 4th, 2021. They waited to after they was able to get Trump to concede and get Biden in office before they put this out here. The handshake between business and labor was just one of the components of a vast cross-partisan campaign to protect the election. Extraordinary shadow effort dedicated not to winning the vote, but to ensuring it would be free and fair. Credible and uncorrupt. For more than a year, loosely organized coalition of operatives scrambled to shore up America's institutions as they came under simultaneous attack from remorseless pandemic and autocratically inclined president. Oh my gosh, yo! If y'all got a chance, yo, I'm gonna put this in the it's in the chat now. Stuff put in the chat. Go read that shit, yo. They basically say, yeah, we took the election, but it was for your own good. They say they took it. They say they did it, and they say they did it right here. And like I said, they don't mind going to the well on shit more than once, y'all. They don't mind going to the well on shit more than once. Let's keep it moving.
Partisans and cronies, empowering election deniers to undermine democracy itself. MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards to an America where there is no right to choose, no right to privacy, no right to contraception, no right to marry who you love. They promote authoritarian leaders and they fan the flames of political violence that are a threat to our personal rights, to the pursuit of justice, to the rule of law, to the very soul of this country. They look at the mob that stormed the United States Capitol on January 6th, brutally attacking law enforcement, not as insurrectionists who placed a dagger at the throat of our democracy, but they look at them as patriots, and they see their MAGA failure to...
You see how they gotta bring the audience in, right? They gotta pull all of the audience in because they don't got enough people. They don't got enough people there, so they gotta bring it in close and intimate, so make it look like there's a bunch of people there you're speaking to. You probably don't need that microphone for that many people that's there.
Stop a peaceful transfer of power after the 2020 election as preparation for the 2022 and 2024 elections. They tried everything last time to nullify the votes of 81 million people.
Now, how many people really believe that 81 million people cast their vote for him? I just want to know. How many people really believe that? 81 million people? So you tell me that he was more popular than Barrio? He was more popular than Barrio. Just saying. Anyway, that's enough of that. Y'all get my point. Y'all get my point. But see, this is the thing. They talk about dog whistles, yo. He just literally essentially did a call to arms with, like he just essentially waged war with the right is what he just did. He just essentially waged war with the right. Like, this shit is crazy. You can't question the government, or they're gonna fucking exile you. That's what they want to do. They want to exile. That's what they want. Now they're gonna run with this shit. They're gonna run with this shit. They're gonna want to, like, yeah, Natalie. They might want to round motherfuckers up soon. This shit crazy, y'all. Let me see. What y'all talking about in this chat? Reaction PR says, so if you're the president of all Americans, you're the POTUS of MAGA as well, Jack. But yeah, you're right. Like, I'm the president of all of America, but you're singling out your American citizens who have some questions. You can't have questions. Apparently, if you fall on the wrong side of the tracks, you can't have questions. You know what I mean? Is that right, Reaction? Yeah, Kevin Kleinsmith, I think his name was. Of course he did. Slap on the wrist. Of course. It's all on who you know. What up, Demon Ad? Demon Ad says, yep, no point in hiding it. 60 to 70 million people voted for Donnie T. That's a lot of people. That's facts. The shit is crazy. What up, Harsh Reality? We got Harsh Reality podcast in the building. He says, how in the hell are you up to 90 episodes already? LO putting in work. Respect. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. I gotta get back on my grind though. What up, Kid Gravity in the building? B1 Knight Rider in the building. But yeah, man, check it, right? But this isn't where it's going to end. This isn't where it's going to end, right? That was his quote unquote dog whistle, we'll say, right? Because they use that word a lot. That was his dog whistle to everybody else. So check this shit out. Here go your boy, Roland Martin. Roland Martin, of all people, ready to shuck and jive and tap dance for the man. Check this shit out.
We're going to talk a few times throughout the show with you, Roland, about this, but I think that's such a crucial point. His followers, Republican, mainstream establishment Republicans, are echoing these calls for violence, all but threatening it. What was your take?
Well, first of all, I have my red LED lighting since the Republicans are so, oh my God, upset because President Joe Biden, they claim, he looked like he was in Russia. Pastor Charles Jenkins has an intro to his song War, where he says, when the enemy is coming at you, you can't fall down, you can't break down. This means war. That is where we are. We are at war with these people. These folks are evil. They have allowed evil.
We are at war with these people. These people are evil. That is Roland Martin. Shucking and jiving for the man. We are at war with these people. These people are evil. I'm going to say it again. Bill Cooper said there's going to come a time when the people are told the greatest threat to the United States is its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. And we are seeing this shit now. We're seeing it now. Demon At, they're setting up to rig it again and point at Donnie T supporters. See, we told y'all they would riot. That's what they trying to do. You're right. I agree. They've already done it before, Super Carlo. They already done it before. Let's finish this video.
evil into their house with Donald Trump. He has now dominated the party. This evil is spreading. And when you are in a war footing, you have to respond accordingly. It's about time President Joe Biden decided to get tough. It's about time his advisors stop being weak and stop being impotent and not fighting back. What these people want to do to this country is destroy democracy. They want to rig elections. And so it requires you to stand strong. You don't walk comments back. You don't wilt under the pressure. Republicans and conservatives, they are weak. All they do is whine and complain. Oh my God, he called us semi-fascists. They have called Democrats Marxists. They have called them communists. They have called them socialists. They have called them pedophiles. And all of a sudden, now you get hit and now you start whining. Well, guess what, Democrats? Guess what, Biden? Guess what, Jamie Harrison, Schumer, Pelosi, and everyone else? You keep hitting. You keep pounding, because this is about the future of our children. I've got 13 nieces and nephews, and I'll be damned if I'm going to leave a country for them run by these crazed, deranged folks who want to impart evil in every facet of our society.
And I'm happy he didn't procreate. I'm happy he didn't procreate. How about that? But there you go. There you go. Now you see it. You're going to start to hear more of that rhetoric, right? You're going to start to hear more of that rhetoric that, you know, Trump supporters are this, Trump supporters are that. Evil, though? Evil, right? Oh, they call Democrats Marxists and communists because that's what they are. That's what a lot of the people that's running the country are. I'm not going to say all Democrats, but the ones in power, yeah. Yeah. When you got Black Lives Matter talking about, you know, the leaders talking about that they were trained Marxists. All right? You know, let's not get started on the Epstein shit. Whose names was in them black books? All right? All that eyes wide shut shit happening in Hollywood. They proved themselves to be that. But see, you got some people on the right, you got some independents, you got real Americans that's really willing to fight for the Constitution. You calling them traitors, you calling them evil. Call them evil. They standing up for the 2A, they stand up for the 1, they stand up for the Constitution, but they're the ones that's evil. Because they won't let you have your way, because they got questions. Look what they doing to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan not even on the right. He's a liberal that got some common sense. That's it. He's a liberal that got some common sense and asked some questions. But the minute he start asking the right questions, they try to demonize him. And that's another thing Bill Cooper said in his book. I advise everybody to read Behold a Pale Horse. He said when they can't beat an opponent, they assassinate the character of that opponent. If they can't beat an opponent on substance, essentially, I'm paraphrasing here, they assassinate that opponent's character to make him basically unsavory for, you know, voters or whatever it is, whatever kind of, base he's speaking to. That's what they do. All right. And that's the sad part, is that that's what they're doing to Donnie T. His voice is too powerful, right? His presence is too powerful. Yeah, he has a hold on the GOP. He's their cash cow, right? And they can't beat him. They can't beat him on substance, right? So all of their messaging is going to be geared to assassinating his character. Not only his character, the character of any politician or congressperson, any political leader that supports him, to make it so that nobody wants to be around him. Nobody wants to be associated with him. All right. Oh, you got a right to an attorney. Not if you Donnie T. The attorneys don't want the press. They don't want to be persona non grata. They don't want to be canceled. They want their livelihoods taken from them. Look at what happened during the whole Russiagate stuff. Look how many people's lives were ruined over that. Then it comes out to be a lie, and nobody on the left gets in trouble for it. Couple slaps on the wrist here and there, and that's it. But the biggest threat to the United States and democracy. Remember, guys, democracy is two wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner. That's what democracy is. But the biggest threat to democracy is the MAGA GOP. What they telling you is the biggest threat to democracy are constitutionalists. That's what they're telling you. The biggest threat to the United States are constitutionalists. The people that want to uphold the rule of law and the Constitution here in America, because they want to set fire to the Constitution and do their own thing. That's what they want. We got, what's up, Ishay? What's up, Ishay? Sucks, should have seen this coming. Once them statues start getting torn down 2 years ago. Yeah. Whitewashing history. That's what they were trying to do. We got my man DMW in the building. He says, if it was doing such a good job, why is he worried about the last guy? Exactly. You know, the last guy can come back and take his job. Steph, I feel you on that stuff. I feel you on that. DMW says this, the side that is all about the Constitution is the enemy. Exactly, bro. They're trying. It's a Jedi mind trick. Is what they're trying to pull. Reaction says, Barton talking about war is funny. That clown doesn't even know how to use a slingshot. Is he going to dress up like Malcolm Nance? DMW says Roland need to go sit down. Ishay says Roland Martin is a millionaire talking about going to war. He ain't going to war. So what they're going to do, right, is going to send these young men and women out here to die for their cause is what they're going to do. That's what they're doing. They're going to send these young men and women out here all gassed up on piss and vinegar to go fight for their cause is what they're going to do. Period. Shit is crazy. Sad. Harsh Reality says Roly Poly Martin still tap dancing for them Dems. Yeah. Punk blocked me too. Needs to worry about growing a neck and less about pandering. Facts. What up, Jay? Jay says I need that BLM Ukraine money. But yeah, guys. I mean, what's going on, man? We got Emmanuel in the building. What's the deal, bro? What's the deal? Well, happy you can join me. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. Let people know we were live. If you're catching this replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I could use the constructive criticism. Also, it helps me with the algorithm. Right? Especially because YouTube don't be putting out my notifications when I go live. You know, this will help me out a lot if you guys can, you know, share the stream out. Hit that thumbs up button, please. But man. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, guys. I know you guys probably seen. I know HJ did a great breakdown on it. If you haven't seen that, go over to Hotep Jesus' channel and check that out. But guys, as the midterms come and as the campaigning starts for the 24 election, it's gonna be a whole lot of fuckery happening. It's gonna be a whole lot of shit happening. It's gonna be a whole lot of those fugazi banners happening. And I would just say this. Be prepared to be put in the house come 2024 time, November. Right? Them penny savers are going to come out. And they're going to go to the well one more time for this one. That's all I'm saying. It's just crazy. Yeah, Ishay. Yeah, he talked about this shit 10 years ago. Facts. I appreciate that, Emmanuel. Yeah, also follow me on Rumble. So if some shit happened to me here, I'll be over there on Rumble talking my shit. These streams are also available on Rumble the next day too. So, but this shit crazy. Yeah, Steph, exactly. Save your money, guys. Save your money. Like I said before, start stocking up on food. That shit ain't end either, guys. Start stocking up on your food. I feel like, you know, like our good friend Handy Bob, when he's in the stream, he said, you know, people gonna start going hungry. Shit gonna be real scarce come harvest time. and that's around October. So get your food stores up. Get your first aid kit. Get your water. Get you something to protect your chicken. Can't preach that enough. My man Art Dog with the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says Biden's speech should have been called "Soul of the Hypocrites." Shit, he trying to do Birth of a was it Birth of a Nation? He trying to do Birth of a Nation redo. What he trying to do? Man, so you looking for immigration for Japan just in case. Shay says y'all better start checking them clearance sections in the grocery store on the stocking side. Yeah, man. Do what you gotta do, guys. But be prepared. Watch out for the signs. This is one of the signs. They're gonna start trying to push this whole ultra dark MAGA nonsense. I'm gonna say it one more time before I get out of here. It was told to us years ago. The greatest threat to the United States. People will be told the greatest threat to the United States will be its own patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. And we're seeing it now. And like I told you before, the Democrats like to telegraph their punches. So stop getting hit in the face with that jab, y'all. Start ducking and weaving, man. Anyway. It's Cannon Hotep saying, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Keep your head on the swivel, folks. I'll holler at y'all.